Hot take, y'all. So, you're going to have days where you feel like a failure because you failed. Or you feel like you are the mistake when you make a mistake. And those things can weigh on you and fester in you and make you perceive reality in a way that is not real. And what I mean by that is the shame and guilt you pile on yourself when you go to talk to people or meet new people. There's something about it that plants in your brain that you're not worthy of that conversation. And if you can't relate to that, just keep scrolling. But if you can, keep watching. To expound on that, I feel in my personal life, I feel like 90% of the time, I don't feel like I'm worthy of a conversation with somebody. It doesn't matter if they're the CEO of a Fortune 500 company or if they're just a gas station clerk in the middle of Iowa. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's all about, but I think it has something to do with like letting your shame and guilting of yourself for making a mistake or doing something wrong, or maybe you're feeling that way because you're living in sin, or you have sinned, or you committed a big fat sin, or a series of little sins. But either way, y'all check this out. Look at them cars. Oh yeah, dude. Sick. But anyway, you might feel that shame and guilt. I haven't quite figured out how to whoop that, but I have figured out that any new opportunities for you to shame and guilt yourself over something you done did wrong, don't do it. Don't do it. Just push through it. And when you meet somebody, don't feel that whole shame and guilt of, oh, dude, they don't want to talk to me. Sometimes even in my brain, I'll be like, oh, well, why would they talk to me? You know, who am I that they would want to even have a conversation with me? And in somewhere in my brain, I automatically think, oh, yeah, don't talk to them. They fucking hate you. Yeah. Yeah. I hope I'm not alone in that. I really hope I'm not alone in that, and I don't think I am. I think there's a lot of people that don't strike up random conversation because they think that it won't be received well. 99.9% of the time, a random conversation will serve both of you so well, in fact, that like just now, I just talked to this guy in the gas station, and I asked him how his Saturday's going. And it's always my goal, if I roll up on somebody working a checkout counter or whatever, my goal is to make them smile before I walk away. And I had some ones in my wallet, and I was just thumbing through them, and I gave them a $5 instead. Bought an energy drink. And I just kind of like said tongue in cheek, I'm like, well, looks like I need to go to the strip club later to get rid of some of these ones, buddy. And he just laughed, bro. He smiled real big, and like, yeah, that's kind of a non-Christian thing to say. And I kind of felt a little bit bad about it, but it's like, man, to get that smile, man, was totally worth the time taken to maybe say something off color. So have that conversation. Strike up that random conversation. Tell somebody their shoes are cool. Tell somebody their hair looks nice. Like the other day, one of the Miss ladies at the elderly care community that I played in Kansas City, they did a Western theme. They did a cowboy theme, country music, hence why I was there. And I had known this person from another establishment in Council Bluffs, and she got transferred down there. So chatty, and I was like, hey, you know what? You're looking really good today. Like, you got it all color coordinated. You got the boots and the whole get up, Told her she looked good. Is that flirting? You be the judge. But the smile, y'all, the smile that came across her face where there wasn't one before, just because I acknowledged the fact that she took time on her outfit, huge impact. It may seem small. It may seem insignificant. It may seem like flirting to some of you legalistic sumbitches out there. But that's how I cope with my darkness in here. And in here, I make other people smile. So if I try to make you smile, it doesn't mean I'm having a bad day. It just means I need to see your smile. And you'll get to see mine, because I smile when I make you smile. Take that into your day. If this blessed you in any way, shape, or form, please share it out. Peace.